Hello and welcome to Waffly Bollox, the wrestling podcast that is mostly fueled by Monster Energy. If you want to send us a case of that new voodoo grape flavour that you can't get in the UK. I'm Sarah, aka Awfully Waffly, and my co-host is MJ, aka Wrestle Trash.
We're very easily pleased. We would just like some fizzy pop.
Yeah. The AEW one, whatever the thing is that they're advertising now, I drink. I feel like they poisoned the well with that fucking Ric Flair mushroom drink where I'm like, I'm not even interested in this one either.
Thing is, I'm like, it doesn't have any caffeine in it. It doesn't have any caffeine in it. It doesn't have any sugar in it. So I'm like, how? How is it meant to? Is it like Purdy's?
Science drink.
It's a science drink. It's science. But I'm like, nah. Put some caffeine in it and then we can talk.
Well, there was like, are you hitting the wall with your energy drink? No. I'm not hit. What are you talking about?
No.
I don't hit a wall.
Well, then I am also, I have to factor in the ADHD thing where caffeine doesn't work on me the same way it's supposed to. Because I can have a nap immediately after drinking a can of Monster, so...
But it's a mood enhancer, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. That's basically... It's basically self-medication, because caffeine helps me concentrate, so...
Fizzy make feel good.
Fizzy good make feel nice.
Indeed. Right, so, wrestling. There's been loads of wrestling this week because Mystery Wrestling was in the UK, in Cardiff, last weekend. And they did 2 shows, plus there was a partnership with Attack Wrestling, so there were 3 shows, and there was Rev Pro last weekend, and there's been a Collision and a Dynamite.
Yeah.
And a Ring of Honor. I'm so fucking far behind on Ring of Honor, it's really bad. I just book a day off work and then just sit there and binge watch
consume Ring of Honor. I am...
It'd be a great day.
I didn't see this week's one. I haven't watched this week's one yet, but that is because I'm waiting for t'other half to get home from work so we can watch it with dinner.
Literally got about 3. But to be fair, they're probably only an hour, right? I can probably knock
They're about an hour, 45 minutes. I reckon you could knock them out in a day. Be right.
Okay, I need to do that.
It's been good as well.
Yeah. I liked the bit of mystery and attack that I saw. What did I see? I saw Cecil Nix win the Attack 24/7 title that I think he lost the next day.
Yes, he did, yeah. Oh, Cecil. But you had it for a day. Good lad, Cecil.
Yeah. I saw LJ Cleary was back. That's always nice. Who else did I see? I don't remember. It's fun, though.
I watched Mystery Wrestling on Sunday with my friends who don't watch wrestling. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Psycho Mike is the favourite, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
So he's another guy that's been added to the list of, if there is like people who don't watch wrestling and you want to show them wrestling, show them either Orange Cassidy or Psycho Mike, and they may get into it if you do that. Because it was very funny. He had a very funny match against Gene Money. And
that is 2 incredibly silly guys.
Incredibly silly, and it was such a fun match. And yeah, it was definitely the most popular match on the card in my house anyway.
Did they enjoy Gene as well? I always enjoy Gene Money.
Yeah, it was the 2 of them. They were both very popular. But yeah, thing is, like they've had to put up with me watching wrestling for years, so I think they also saw the main event of Collision because we were watching that when they came around. So basically, I just tortured my friends like this week.
It's got to be done. That's what they're for. So, news-wise, last week we talked about the announcement that the Rascals had been signed to AEW, and they did show up on Collision in a backstage interview segment with Lexi where they tried to get her high, but there were only 3 of them, whereas previously it had been reported that there would be 4.
Yes.
So we got Desmond, Xavier, Zachary Wentz and Myron Reed, and not Trey Miguel. And then this story has been kind of developing all week. First, they said that he'd been released from his contract. Like, it sounded like it was a mutual parting of the ways, and he put out a statement saying he was taking a break from wrestling. So maybe we were like, oh, was it like a
mental health thing? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it came out that WBD had put the kibosh on it for historic social media posts. So things that he had been posting that were quite nastily homophobic and anti-Semitic.
Yeah. Not good. I didn't even know about this until, it came out this week. I had no idea that had happened.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we'd all heard about the Zachary Wentz thing, but not this, which seemed worse.
Yeah. And there was also more circumstances explained around the Wentz thing and why, this something similar didn't happen to him was... for various reasons, one of which the unfortunate photo that came out. It was while he was quite young and had been cajoled into it by Dave Christ, who is a notorious fucking dickhead, who was described as somewhat of a cult leader with the people in his orbit. Yeah. So he had this thing. He took the photo and sent it to Dave Chris, and then Dave Chris subsequently blackmailed him with it. And
oh my god!
This is while Wentz was fairly young and a newbie at the time. And then also it was said that the other allegations were actually it was said that they were lies in court, basically.
Right. Okay.
So, because people were like, well, why is this happening to Trey and not to Wentz? It's because there were more circumstances around Wentz that kind of exonerated him in a way. So it's all just really unfortunate. It's shitty. But then Trey put out a statement saying he was taking a break from wrestling in general and then turned up at TNA last night. So,
yeah.
But we all know TNA don't care about fuck all because they employ Tessa Blanchard. So they don't give a shit.
You can't trust any companies. I'm really surprised that Warner Brothers were that bothered.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had any faith in them to be interested, but
they also did the same with Jay Briscoe way back when. Even though since those posts were made, Jay and Mark both worked really hard to be better and learn from it, and there was a lot of people LGBTQ plus talent going to bat for them and saying, look, no, they've learned, they've changed. It's, because it was the way they were brought up kind of thing. But they did improve. They did learn something and they got better, and they were apparently very, very supportive of LGBTQ talent in the back and everything else. So, but that didn't count for anything, apparently, according to WBD. So the thing is with Trey, I'm not sure if there was ever an apology issued prior to the apology that came out after he was fired. In this instance, I think it may have been a case of these things were said and then forgotten about.
God almighty. It's weird, things that people remember and things they don't. The whole situation just seems pretty grim.
Selective memory.
Yeah. And then it kind of gets worse this week. So apparently Gallus were backstage at Dynamite. I didn't know anything about them. I had to do a Google.
No, I haven't got a clue who they fucking are, to be honest.
Okay, I think they're some NXT faction.
Right.
But a quick Google of their names in association with Speaking Out brought up lots of horrible things where I'm like, oh, we really don't want these guys. No, thank you. At least 2 of the 3 of them seem extremely bad.
Yeah.
And then at Rev Pro, we had another appearance by Mark Haskins, who I know you can't necessarily judge someone on their social media following, but he does follow Tommy Robinson and a bunch of anti-vax and anti-trans quote-unquote researchers, and is just wrestlers and then super right-wing people. It's that's not making me feel good about you.
No, gross. In the bin.
In the bin. And then to top it all off, Marty Skrull posted a selfie with Hangman on Instagram.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah.
Absolutely gross.
Just gross all the way down. So
you don't get away with it just because we like you, Hangman. Sorry. This is bullshit.
No.
You know, it's like I say, I don't know what bullshit he's fed them to keep himself in their orbit. But the thing is, it's like, it's pretty cut and dried. I mean, he admitted that it happened. So I don't give a shit about any of this. Like, oh, I didn't know how old she was. Yes, she did. Oh, well, it's the age of consent law in the UK is different. It's like, yeah, that doesn't make any difference because you were a trainer and she was drunk.
I mean, that's such a fucking, on every level, an abuse of power.
Yeah, yeah.
And it seems like this was a thing that was like really well known in the UK wrestling scene, even before speaking out was a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen, just in my time, like in the fandom, I've seen that like people will show up to things like All In wearing Marty Skrull shirts and immediately just been like, hey, well, I'm avoiding those guys. Yeah. He went and signed the wall at Haoming in Tokyo, where they have all the wrestlers sign stuff recently, and all the comments were like, why are you platforming this guy?
Yeah.
When RevPro recently had a we're clearing out our stock room of all this merch sale, I don't know if it was a figure or a shirt or something, but again, there was some Marty Skrull merch in there that they put up at like a serious discount, and people were like, what the fuck, why are you not just burning this?
Yeah.
So that hasn't been forgotten.
No.
In the way that the Trey Miguel stuff seems to have been. It's very much front of mind when anyone mentions him.
Yeah. But he does. The thing is, he does have a certain section of people gassing him up and going,
of course,
oh, we want him in AEW, we want him in AEW. No, we fucking don't. No, we fucking don't.
No, we don't.
We do not. And what kind of friend is he, really? If he is willing to basically throw you under the bus by posting a selfie.
Yeah, I really wonder what the fucking thought process was there.
Because I don't believe for a second that he didn't know what the consequences of that would be. I don't believe that for a second. No. I don't think he was just, I'm going to post a selfie with my mate. Because basically what he's done is posted that selfie to generate buzz around himself. So regardless of the consequences that may have for Hangman or anyone else, he has done that to get buzz for himself. Because he always does it.
Yeah.
He's done it several times. And it's like, why are you keeping this guy around? Because he obviously doesn't give a shit about you. He does not. He's, like, just trying to get his way back in. He's trying to weasel his way back in by any means necessary. And he is using you for that. So why are you being a fucking dumbass and posing for selfies with him? Why are you giving him what he wants? Dumb, stupid.
It's dumb. So, some wrestlers are fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. Yeah. Who is also hilariously Big Damo, who went on fucking Skrull's podcast. Like,
oh god,
so he's a fucking idiot as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no one's perfect. It's really frustrating. Like, I feel like we know no one's perfect, and it's very unlikely that you ever find anyone who entirely matches your worldview and politics and morality.
And it is wrestling, so everybody's got dodgy mates, to be fair. Mm-hmm. Like, there is no person in the industry without dodgy mates, unfortunately.
No. And unfortunately, most men, no matter how kind of right on they are about things, have a huge blind spot when it comes to A, their mates, and B, mistreating women, and C, considering things to be rape if they're not literally, dragging a woman down a dark alley.
Yeah. Regardless of what bullshit has been spun about age of consent laws or whatever, the fact that she was drunk and he was in a position of power over it negates it completely.
It's just really super gross.
It's gross. It's disgusting. And you know what I mean? It's like, pick your friends better. Pick your friends better.
Yeah.
Like, he is not worth this. He is not worth it.
No.
He's a fucking scumbag. And, the more people acknowledge that, the better, I think.
Just reconsider your fucking position on everything. Just be better.
Because you can't claim to be this, like, right-on kind of dude if you're keeping people like that around. You just can't. Sorry. Like, you just can't do it. He's a scumbag. Bin him off.
It's weird because he did feel like one of the people who actually kind of had been cancelled, quote unquote, but like, so many people have allegations against them and it just comes to nothing and they just carry on being booked and nothing happens. It did feel like at least he had been kind of ousted from the industry and was just lurking around the edges.
Yeah.
And now you're like, Hangman, please, can you have a little think about your actions?
We're not mad, we're just disappointed. You can't expect anyone to be any kind of, like, moral compass anywhere these days. That, like, that's just, that's just the way it is. But it's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. You could have done that. You could have gone and caught up with him and had dinner with him. I mean, it's not great, but you could have done that and not posed for a selfie and not get... I mean, the chances are...
I'd rather you didn't say
the only reason he probably went to fucking lunch with you is so he could get a selfie and fucking big himself up to try and weasel his way back into the industry. And we don't fucking want him. Nobody wants him here. He can fuck off.
Yeah.
He is using you for clout. He's a fucking clout goblin and you're letting him do it, which makes you a dumbass.
Yeah. I do think I have seen some kind of like reactions to this, which are maybe like WWE fans gloating, and you're like, no, it's not about that.
Well, why doesn't he go lurk around at WWE?
Why doesn't he? I'm sure they would be happy to have him.
They probably would, because there's plenty of people already there with a weird case. Fucking hell.
I don't think, I mean, you've got to assume that he's just not good enough for them.
He isn't. That's the thing. Why are you fucking like caping for the guy that? Wait, he's aggressively mid. He's aggressively mid in the ring. He might have had a bit. He maybe had a bit of charisma. That's about it. In the ring, he's fucking mid. He's fucking mid. Nobody should want him in AEW. All else aside, because he's not very fucking good. He's not very good. Like,
end of story.
Don't want him. Don't want him. Stop trying to fucking stop letting that man use you to weasel his way back into the industry, because he's shit and we don't want him. That's it.
We don't want him. We don't want him. And I guess also in this section, it feels like a bad. Maybe this is a new section. This is not the same section because this is not anything about speaking out anything related. New section. It has now been confirmed that Will Hobbs has gone to WWE.
Yeah, good luck to him. He's gonna need it. That's all I can say about that. Like, I hope for his sake that Triple H magically becomes better at booking black talent. That's all I can say about that. Yeah. The name, Royce Keys?
Is that...
It just made me think of, like, Rolls-Royce car keys. Like...
Yeah, but look what they did to Mariah May, so, you know...
Oh, Mariah. You poor love. Why? You're so good, and then you went there, and they did that. Tragedy.
So I think that this whole thing is kind of cast a shade over everything that was fun this week. I'm just like, oh, fuck off. Why does everything have to be fucking terrible? I mean, I guess it's the same in every single industry. If we were making a podcast about fucking film or emo music.
Yeah, if we did a film podcast, I would be ranting this week about why the fuck they thought casting fucking Jared Leto as Skeletor in the He-Man movie was a good idea. That man is poison. That man, like, he's the king of flops.
Why is he still... No, ridiculous.
He's a weirdo with a weird case, and he's a twat. And yeah, stop casting him in stuff.
Why does this keep happening? Because, like you say, it's not even like he's a fucking...
Shit.
A name that sells tickets.
He's shit. That's the thing that's baffling about it. He's utter shit. I think we need to raise our standards and stop keeping mid-men around. Let them die in obscurity where they belong. You know what I mean? The talents that they possess are not worth the trouble.
The problem, as always, is that these industries are run by old boys clubs, and they're just going to keep hiring aggressively useless, disgusting people.
Yeah, because they see no problem with it.
Burn it all down. We actually become an anarchist podcast.
I'm on the verge. Honestly, I am like right on the fucking verge. Sharpen the guillotines.
Yeah. God. So we should be really happy this week, because on my birthday episode of Collision last week, we had a shock title changer we totally didn't know was going to happen, where Hangman and Jet Speed won the trios titles, which should have been pure joy, but now has a bit of a shadow over it.
It was pure joy, purely speaking about the character on TV now.
Yeah. Yes.
It was great. I really enjoyed it. It was a good time. But yeah, because basically Hobbs leaving meant that the ops were down a man now, and I mean, I'm glad they did this as opposed to vacating.
Yeah,
that was cool. Enjoyed that. Hobbs took the pin on the way out. Good lad. He did also take a fucking foot to the face from Speedball as well. Bless him. Because Speedball got his evil knees out on the apron and did his flippy knee drop, and that's probably got a name. I don't know what it is. Did his flippy knee drop, and his foot just went smack straight into Hobbs's face. I was like, oh, you poor love. I hope that didn't leave a mark. But it was a fun match, though.
It was a fun match. And it was really fun to see the good guys win.
It was nice.
The baby faces.
And we had Kevin Knight got the pin on Hobbs, which was great. It was just that the surprised faces were brilliant. Like
they must have known though, right? Like, surely
they must. Yeah, obviously they must have known, but they played it very well. They did play it very well.
Extremely funny. Halfway through the match, the referee's like, okay, I'm hearing that we have to change the result. No, that would have been a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that last minute. No.
Like Hobbs preparing to kick out, and the ref's like, nope,
yeah.
3.
No, 3. Can't be 3, no. Goodbye.
Oh, God. The stress. And then, then they did Dynamite and Collision tapings on Wednesday this week, because due to terrifying incoming weather...
Yeah.
They decided it probably wasn't a good idea to try and film on Saturday. So if you're in the US, I hope you're okay and safe, and without going too much into any of that. Fuck snow, fuck ice, etc.
Fuck ice!
Fuck ice, big time. And back on our TV show where we don't have to think about politics ever. Taz was back on commentary.
Yay!
That's fun.
Hooray! I missed him. I missed Taz so much on commentary when he's not there. Yeah, and then Danielson. What are we doing with the desk? Is like Danielson there permanently, or is Danielson getting ready to maybe do a comeback? Maybe. I'm still, because I'm not convinced he's entirely retired. I'm not. I think he's going to do a Nigel and just pop out.
Yeah, just pop in sometimes.
Have a match when he feels like it.
But we need a desk with Nigel and Brian first.
We do. That, That we need that as a matter of importance. We need Nigel and Brian on a commentary desk together at some point. I don't care if it's at a pay-per-view or if it's on a TV show. We need it.
Yeah, do it. So, on Dynamite, we haven't seen Collision yet because it's tonight.
Yeah,
when this episode comes out. On social media, Speedball had said that he wanted everyone to call the Trios team Horsecock.
It was on his fucking stream while he was doing one of his streams on Twitch. He was like, Horsecock, do you like Horsecock?
I'm like, I don't know how seriously you intended everyone to take that, but they sure did.
But then they said it on the show. He was about to say, he was about to yell Horsecock triumphantly, and Hangman was like, no, we've done that. We can't do that.
But we did that because then Speedball had a match against Samoa Joe and just got lots of Horsecock chants.
Yeah.
Which, that's not even really, like, I thought they would just chant it for the trios, but no, any of them, any one of the three, and we can chant Horsecock.
Yeah, by all accounts, Hangman got lots of Horsecock chants on the Collision taping as well, yeah. And it kept making him laugh.
Well, he had to. It was the same night, the same crowd, and they got it for Speedball and for Kevin Knight. And
I don't think it's going to be just the one night. I think you've started something now, Speedball, and I don't think you're going to be able to put that genie back in the bottle.
It's completely insane in how easy it is to create a monster.
Yeah. It just, without even trying sometimes. But now, Horsecock is a thing.
I saw a Tumblr post that was like, R.I.P. Chuck Taylor, you would have loved Horsecock. And he's like, yeah.
Oh, I bet he was there somewhere chortling to himself.
It has to have been. Yeah. Because everyone's seen that post about him demanding that the horses in Hangman's Tron get dicks, right?
Yeah.
That boy something is wrong with him. So, Horsecock aside,
let's go.
So Speedball had a match. So every permutation you could do it, wasn't it? It was like, this is Horsecock, we want Horsecock, Horsecock shit, on and on and on and on and on. I like it when US crowds get in on some fun.
Yeah. I do enjoy the fact that they've started doing the like along with MJF's theme as well. It's great.
Yeah. Funny. Samoa Joe brought Hook and Shibata to cheat. Oh, there was quite a funny ongoing gag where they had Hook on commentary, but he couldn't speak because his throat was damaged by being hung
with the chain. Yeah. That was a good bit. I enjoyed that bit.
I did too. But yeah, they did cheating, and Speedball lost, which is a bit weird. It's like they just won a title, and now he's losing this match. And then
the thing is, as well, is that we knew Hangman and Kevin were in the building. This is what. Oh, it fucks me off. It fucks me off because there is no rhyme or reason to when somebody makes a save and when they don't.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
Babyfaces don't care about each other. It's a problem.
Yeah. There's no fucking logic to when people come out and when they don't. No. It's like, oh, well, they didn't come out to serve a future purpose. And it's like, yes, but we don't know what that future purpose is. So in the moment, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah. Like, it's like they do it all the time. It's like people come out to the rescue when it's convenient for them to come out to the rescue, not just, these are my friends and I'm going to save them.
Yeah, we complained about this throughout the entire Death Riders arc because people just would not save each other. And it's like, you make all your babyfaces look like selfish assholes because they just don't help each other ever.
Even when they're friends, even when you know they're in the building, it doesn't happen. And it's like...
So I just got distracted, I guess. So it's not that you could have predicted that the Death Riders would attack. Fucking idiots.
But it's like, Kevin, I get, would have been getting ready for his match. That would have made sense. But, like, Hangman's got no excuse for not coming out, because he didn't do anything on the rest of that episode, I don't think.
Nope.
So where the fuck was he? Bad friend.
Bad friend. Well,
it was interesting with the bit where they were backstage and Speedball was like, "How do I beat Joe?" And Hangman was like, "Well, he's big and he's sturdy, so you've just got to kind of stick and move kind of thing. Like, you've just got to, like, get him with the speed." And then Kevin was like, "What about Swerve?" And Hangman had no useful information when it came to that.
Of course he doesn't.
But then, the only time Hangman has ever beaten Swerve is when he smashed his head in with the chair. So it's like that wouldn't really be useful.
No. Well, he doesn't. I guess he doesn't know how to beat him, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
For any future developments.
Yes. I'm intrigued as to where this is going to go. Because it's like, if Hangman going to pick Swerve over, like, literally everyone else? I don't know.
I don't know. A thing that we didn't notice last week, but someone else did point out, was that Hangman left through the good boy hole and Swerve left through the bad boy hole.
It wasn't, well, nobody made a thing of it, did they? Like, it was like after on social media where someone pointed out, but like, it's interesting. I really want horror movie villain Swerve, and I hope we're gonna get it. I really do. I want to get what we should have gotten like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting to see where Hangman's going to fall on all this. Like, is he going to snap out of it? Because he seems quite sort of enamoured at the minute with Swerve in a weird sort of way. And it's like, is he going to come to his senses? We don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. We will see.
Indeed. Yeah, and then like you said, Kevin Knight and Swerve Strickland was the main event of Dynamite. God, I've lost my mind. Dynamite, yes, because Collision and Dynamite was the trios match. And Kevin lost that. It does seem a bit weird to book at least 2 out of 3 of them, if not 3, depending whether Hangman beats Shibata on Collision or not, to lose immediately after they win the trios match.
Yeah, it does seem a bit odd, doesn't it?
I mean, I understand why he would lose to Swerve, but like, it'd be nice to just let him have a little win streak. Maybe.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Because I was slightly concerned that Swerve was just going to murder Kevin at the end of this, and he was going to need rescuing. But luckily, no, he didn't. He was sporting about it and won clean, and it was fine. But I think we're going to come back to that at some point in the future, possibly. But what a fucking match that was. It was so good.
Yeah, it's banger.
It was so good. Yeah. Strap a rocket to Kevin. He's brilliant. So fucking good.
Didn't need one. He can already
fly.
It was a little bit silly that part of the setup for this match was Kevin taking issue with Swerve saying that he was the future of the business.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not the future. I'm
now. Fight me now, damn it. Yeah.
Very funny.
It was a bit of a weird higgledy-piggledy way to get a match, like, but yeah, well, sure, whatever. It's wrestling.
It's giving you a compliment, but okay. It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. These things happen. Like, sometimes things don't make sense, and we've just got to deal with that.
Yeah. That was nice. I mean, that 2 good matches, and I'm sure that Hangman Shibata will be good. So, yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
Crack on.
Although I am hoping that there will be more trios matches than there was when those belts were on the Ops.
Yes.
Please. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I haven't looked up how many there were, but I feel like it was not many.
Not too many, no. It was like, because the trios titles, as usual, is an afterthought, isn't it? Like,
bin them off. We don't need them. I mean, it's nice for these guys to have them, but they're still the least interesting titles to exist.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. Like,
they shouldn't be.
If we can have interesting tag team stories, I don't know why we can't have interesting trio stories, but we never seem to.
No, and I mean, in this, I don't know what's planned for this, because it was just a case of they had to get them off the Ops somehow last week, so it's like, I don't know where this is going to go now, but it's an interesting wrinkle in the story.
Yeah.
that wasn't expected. So I guess we'll see how it all plays into...
Well, it's funny because I saw someone saying, like, well, that's Hangman out of the title picture for a while now. And I'm like, well,
how?
Not necessarily, because surely the whole thing was that Samoa Joe had both the world title, the men's world title and the trios title at the same time.
The world title picture because he was a trios title holder.
So if Hangman's taken everything from him, there's no reason why he can't have both. No. So I don't necessarily think that's the case, but who knows? Who can say?
I wouldn't say that the show has painted him as being out of contention now.
No, I don't think so.
Because they will still probably do what they were going to do in the first place, which is have some, because you've got like Kenny Hangman and Swerve, and now Brody as well, gunning for...
Yes, you're jumping ahead.
MJF.
Yes.
But, so it's like I am expecting some combination of matches between those three, all in pursuit of the world title. So, yeah, I don't think it rules him out of the world title picture at all.
We've got fucking ages until Revolution.
Exactly.
Anyway.
We've got like 2 fucking months yet. Jesus. Settle down.
It's so nice.
It is.
little bit of time to stretch our legs before the next one.
Before we have to sit here for 3 hours.
Yeah, keeping these tight 90 minutes and under. Famous last words. Last week, when we recorded on Friday, we said, please, Tony Khan, can you sign Jordan Oliver and Alec Price now? It's time. And then MJF had a title defense against Alec Price at Limitless, somewhere, an indie promotion, on the Friday night. And after the match, he announced that they were, in fact, all elite. And so everybody listening to our episode on Saturday was like, lol. Immediately out of date.
Or is it just us manifesting and actually getting what we want for once?
Superpowers for once, one single time. So now, the Buster and the Brain, not that they've called them that in AEW. No. So maybe they won't. But they had their first match on Dynamite against FTR in a non-title match, which, whatever, but also they weren't going to let them beat FTR on their first match. But it would have been fucking fun if they did.
Yes, it would have been. And as well, it wasn't a squash or anything. They got to show out. They got to show what they could do. They got the crowd behind them. It was great. And also, did you read that Alec didn't know?
What? No, come on. How do you not know if you have, like... I understand that, like you would want that, but you can't just be like, surprise, you have a contract for the next 3 years, you're doing this. It's like, wait, hold up, do I not have to sign that? No, okay.
I think maybe it was... I think maybe it was like they were pretty sure they would go for it, but I think I don't know if but maybe
I don't know if a contract should be inflicted upon you.
Well, that's the thing. I think it sounds like maybe Jordo knew. Okay. So maybe it was like he thought Jordo was going to get signed and not him, but they both got signed. I don't know. That's what he's saying anyway, but wrestlers lie all the time. We never know.
Fun. No, but I think we've heard this before from people being like, oh, I didn't know it was going to get... Yeah. And I guess they must have been in conversation with it. There must have been a conversation beforehand.
I think there must have been a fair amount of certainty that if it was a surprise, there was probably a fair amount of certainty that they were going to say yes.
Tony Khan just goes out with his big butterfly net and just catches wrestlers. And you're all elite, and you're all elite.
On the upside, he's like fucking Oprah. On the upside, it does, it still means that they can still work at Limitless, and they can still work at like GCW and everywhere else that they work on the indies. So it's all good. It's all good.
Is there anyone left at GCW now? Like, I haven't watched it for a while, but...
not since I had to get rid of Thriller TV. I haven't watched it in a bit. Same. Yeah, like, Effie's still there. Effie and Ali's still there. I think Mansa's still there.
I forgot Ali was back. Okay. Well, because obviously Matt Cardona fucked off back to WWE like a big traitor.
Yeah, like... He's like, I'm making so much more money on the indies. Are you? Is that why you ain't crawling back, is it?
I'm displeased with that man. Anyway, a hex.
Because we are witches.
We did demand that we got a nice, long, juicy feud between Chris Statlander and Tekla, and Tony Khan said, No, I'm booking the match next week. Like, okay. Fine, I guess.
Although I am hoping this will be a series rather than a...
Yeah, I really hope so.
Than a one and done. Because it's like, what do we think? Do we think maybe Tekla could pull a surprise win out on this one? Maybe. Maybe.
I feel like no, but I don't know. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
I do really want Tekla to be champ.
I do as well, and it's like, but I'm also fine with it occurring after a series of matches and a feud.
Yes, that's my ideal situation.
Yeah.
Is I would like it to be So maybe she can have this match and lose, and then have a rematch at Revolution, like do other stuff in the meantime to earn another shot, and then have a rematch at Revolution and win.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
I think that works.
But who knows? Anything could happen. Yeah, so we had like little promos back and forth on Dynamite to set that up. And Chris also said that she would give anybody an eliminator match on Collision as well, I guess, because of the snowstorm and the fact that they were like,
who is in the building?
In the building,
yeah,
you're getting a match. If you're here, you're on the card. So that's nice. And I think that I mean, it may have been planned anyway, but Julia Hart is also getting a TBS title shot on that episode, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good. Always happy to see lots of women's matches on Collision.
Yay!
I wish they would do that with Dynamite as well. But yeah, like whatever they had planned for Collision has been ousted in favour of whoever is in the building. I think the Claudio and Roddy match was already booked. That was already booked, and luckily they were both there. So that match is still going ahead. But other than that, we're just getting whatever the fuck.
I roll with it. Yeah, that's fine. Wrestling is improv. It's
fine. It's fine. They'll figure it out. I mean, it is kind of funny, like, because the card itself, like, with the maybe certain tag match is the exception, but
yeah,
you know, the fact that they pulled together like a pretty banger card. Just based on whoever was in the building at the time. Because some people go, oh, AEW have got too many people. And it's like, yeah, but in instances like this, you kind of want a deep roster, really. Well. Like, you know, if you can throw a banger card together out of whoever you've got lying around, basically, it's like, it's pretty good.
It's pretty impressive. Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah, and then is there a full card for Collision announced? I mean, they've shot it, so you'd think maybe there was.
Yeah, let me see. I'm going to look. Let me do my research.
Go to the Googles. You on Cage Match?
No, I'm literally just on Blue Sky.
Oh, why did I do this? I just went to spoilers.
No, God, get away!
God,
get away from the spoilers.
Well, I just spoiled everything.
Oh, no. We've got Hangman versus Shibata announced.
Yeah.
Roddy versus Claudio. Willow versus Julia. Stat versus Isla Dawn.
Yay.
And we've also got Andrade El Idolo versus Magnus from CMLL.
Yeah.
Davis and Doyle are going to be in a match. I think... Oh, no, it's against Buster and the Brain. They've announced that now.
That's exciting.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Which means that, those poor boys, they have to do double duty on Wednesday night. Poor things. And we also have Protoshita versus Billy and Austin Gunn.
That is really who is there lying around. I mean, you could have just... You could have just given the two women's matches more time, but sure.
I do find it quite funny, though, that after all the shit that Billy's been talking these past couple of weeks, that they've put him in a match with, like, two of the stiffest people on the roster.
What's he been saying? I've not seen any of this.
He was saying, like, how Hangman and Swerve, their feud wasn't realistic because it was like, oh, well, if you burnt my house down, I'd murder you. And it's like, well, yeah, that's literally what played out on the did you not watch the Lights Out match? They literally did try and kill each other after that. What are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Doing the splits on it for a Legends contract. But apparently Billy is in this match because Ace Austin had travel issues, and Juice is injured again, apparently. Can't get cleared.
No. What the fuck? Okay.
So that really sucks.
But yeah, Billy Gunn's just going to get murdered, I guess.
But I do think that's very funny. It's like you spend the last 2 weeks talking shit and then they put you in a match with Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. Good luck, boys. Good luck.
Have fun. Yeah. Speaking of people being cleared, Penelope Ford is back in action. Yay!
I thought she was going to be out a lot longer than she was, and I'm glad that she is back.
Yeah. So she and Megan Bayne had a match against Danielle Kamala and Viva Van on Collision, and then they had a match against the Timeless Love Bombs on Dynamite. So we had two servings of murder gymnastics.
We love murder gymnastics. It's great.
Yeah.
I love their outfits. They're coordinating outfits. With it looks looks like, because they're going for a Greek thing, but the outfits, they look like willow pattern. Like, you know, like willow pattern plates, like your nan had when you were a kid.
Is it meant to be like laurel wreaths?
I'm not sure, but like it's the blue and the white just makes me think of willow pattern, like crockery.
Yeah, fair. My partner was saying, like, how over is Megan Bayne in AEW? And I was like, I think she's pretty over. Like, people like her, right?
Yeah, she's pretty over. She does, she gets booed as a heel, but she's over. She's very popular, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
That powerbomb, that running powerbomb she does is brutal. That's such a gnarly looking powerbomb. I fucking love it. Really good.
Yeah. She is, big, strong.
Big and strong.
Lady. Good stuff. Although height TBC. Believe nothing. Yeah, but they beat the Timeless Love Bombs.
They did because Marina jumped out like a little goblin and choked out Tony with a mother's milk, so she couldn't come and help Mina. And
very
mean, very horrible girl.
Horrible girl, yeah.
I do fucking love Marina though. She's so good. But we are getting a bit of, did you notice the bit of, now Penelope's back, the bit of tension between like Marina and Megan and Penelope?
Oh, I didn't.
Because she jumped out at the end of Collision as well and celebrated with them. And they were both a bit like, what's she doing here? Kind of thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like she and Megan were a marriage of convenience. I don't think they were ever really in love.
No, they weren't. And because both Megan and Penelope were kind of like, well, why are you here? Kind of thing. And then after this match, it was there as well, but it wasn't quite as pronounced as it was on Collision. So I think something's brewing there. Possibly.
Interesting. 'Cause, who else could Marina tag with?
I mean,
a thought experiment.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It would, you'd have to have a think about that one. Like, who would she?
I could get another woman in the Death Riders, though.
That would be nice. But I do wonder if this is a way of, because I think they're going to turn the Death Riders face. I think maybe the moment for them to murder Mox has passed slightly. But they might just do it at some point and surprise all of us. But, like,
yeah,
I think there was the opportunity to do that. There was a time to do that. And I think maybe the time to do it has passed.
I really don't know, because so as of this week, Jon Moxley has decided that the Death Riders are basically going to war against the Don Callis family. Yeah. We had a backstage promo on Collision, and he was all like, of all the bad people in professional wrestling, I'm the worst, which has had that song from Hocus Pocus in my head all week. But also, right, number one, John Moxley, not even
No.
close, I'd
Nowhere
say,
near.
for all the bad people that we know about in professional wrestling. And number 2, that's also not a thing a babyface says.
No, it isn't.
So, I don't know.
I don't know either, but also it doesn't seem like they want to turn the Don Callis family either. But maybe we're just getting a heel versus heel feud, and that's fine, because the matches will be good anyway.
I think they should... Yeah, I think they should just do it.
Just do it. Let people take whatever
fight.
sides they want to take. Like, fine.
Yeah. I should definitely have learned my lesson about not trying to read anything into the storytelling in a wider sense. But yeah, Don Callis does seem like the embodiment of like that old school
Carny bastard.
Carny.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So he should be a symbol of what wrestling should leave behind, but I'm not getting into it because I'm not getting tricked because nobody fucking cares. They don't want to tell stories that mean anything. They just mean. We can only analyse what's happened, not what we think.
No, and the thing is with the Don Callis family as well, I think the Don Callis family kind of have to be heels because they've got Don Callis, like because he is just the worst.
Yeah.
So, but I think. Probably with the Death Riders, I think they're going back to kind of like the tweener kind of situation that they were like the Blackpool Combat Club were, where it was like they're heel or face depending on who they're fighting. And I think that's...
I don't like it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind a tweener, and I don't mind it being... If it's the Death Riders, then it kind of makes sense because of who they are and because of the way they present themselves as a faction. It's like they just want to fight everybody all the time. Like that, it does make sense to have them as a tweener faction.
They did very bad things.
They did.
And I'm not going to recount them now, but we know what they did. We remember what they did.
They know what they did. Those bastards, they know what they did.
So yeah, so this war has started with a trios street fight on Dynamite with Mox, Yuta and Danny Garcia taking on Hechicero, Lance Archer and Rocky Romero, which is very much like B teams. Like Mox is in there, but
yeah,
like,
yeah,
well.
the rest of them though, yeah, fair.
I did think Hechicero was taking too much punishment, like giving too much away. I was like, I feel like you should be kept stronger than this. I don't know. It's fine. Anybody can lose anytime.
I think he can get away with it because he's Hetchititties and he can. He's a wizard, so it's fine.
He is a wizard. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true. And obviously, when you look at that, you're like, well, I see who the pin eaters would be on either team, but also that it's going to be Rocky.
Yeah. Generally, if it's a multi-man and Rocky's in there, you can kind of figure it out. Oh, Rocky. Oh, Rocky.
Best friends girlies hanging on by our fingernails. Oh, we've got Yuta, we've got Rocky in this match. Where the fuck is Greg? Have we secretly sacked him?
I don't think so. I'm wondering if it's injuries still, maybe. Maybe he came back a bit too soon. Because he did kind of just come back for the silly match
to fight a child.
To fight a child. So maybe he wasn't quite ready to come back to full-time competition yet, possibly.
But he could just be there to shout. Anyway,
maybe he can't be asked. Maybe it's like, if I'm not wrestling, I can't be asked.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. But then at the end, Mox told Don Callis, like, tell your boy he knows where to find me. And I was like, I've not concentrated because I don't know who he's specifically after.
Is it Okada still?
Yeah, maybe. So is it Okada? Is it Takeshita?
That's the thing. I'm thinking, is it Okada or Takeshita? I would really like Takeshita versus Mox again. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And on Collision, other members of the Don Callis family, so Kyle Fletcher, Josh Alexander, and El Clone, had defeated Skyflight. And then Takeshita showed up and kind of brushed off Don Callis and went to snuggle with Kyle.
Fully swerved him. He was like, no, I am here for my husband.
Yeah, he's like, I'm here for my husband, not you, creepy uncle. Yeah, and like you say, they've got this emergency match against Austin and Billy Gunn, but that will be worthwhile because we get to see our murder husbands back together.
Yes,
so, yeah.
We have lots of murder husbands in AEW. It's fun. But yeah, it's interested to see where that's going. I think potentially, I mean, because that would be a big loss for Don Callis' family to lose Kyle and Takeshita.
They're two of their biggest, probably their two scariest guys.
It feels weird saying that with Davis and Doyle there as well, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're probably the two biggest,
the most built up, I would say.
Most, yes, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. I was trying not to say highest on the card or anything because I don't even think it's. I don't know. Yeah, most built up.
Yeah. No, it would be a big loss for them, but Don has chosen to put all his chips in on Okada.
Yeah, and also he's kind of gone for quantity over quality relationships with his guys. He's just no, I have 20 guys now.
Yeah. He's just collecting men, their action figures.
And not tending to their needs.
No.
Not looking after his pets.
You've got to raise and nurture your pets, Don Callis. You're doing it wrong. It would be a big loss, but then I think his thing is, well, I've got Okada, and it's Okada is going to solve all my problems, and I don't think he is. No.
Okada also doesn't seem to be a team player.
No, he's absolutely not. Yeah. Not at all. Okada is out for Okada. So, yeah, probably not the smartest move on Don's part, really. But it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I am intrigued with this storyline. I am interested to see where it goes because I am interested to see what happens with the Death Riders and what happens with the DCF as well. Because I'm not quite sure where it's going to go. And I am interested to see it.
Maybe Jon Moxley will attempt to take Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita under his wing.
That would be fun.
Who knows? But yeah, because we saw Kyle telling Don that somebody needed to talk to Okada, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely Okada that's been the wedge.
Yeah, because Don was all about, the people who've been fucked over here is Okada and me, not you.
Yeah.
You need to go after the TNT title, which is is he trying to distract Kyle with the TNT title while one of his other guys goes after the world title? Okada, potentially, maybe? I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah. I want to be told stories. Tell me stories.
Yeah, I am intrigued with this one. I want to see where it's going.
Yeah. And so we come to the men's world title picture. No gold stars for Max this week.
I mean, no gold stars, but I have to say I haven't got too many objections about the way he's been used since he's won the title. I do think it's very cool that he's going out to the indies.
It's interesting, isn't it? So we do seem to have changed what we're doing with Max in that previously they would just kind of give him a microphone and go, yeah, just go and yap for as long as you want. Whereas now it does seem like he barely gets a couple of sentences out before they send somebody to interrupt him. So he doesn't just get to blather on. And he hasn't been super offensive to anyone, which is nice.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I mean, our standards are so low. With the bar is so low at this point that,
yeah.
Oh, it's he didn't do a racism or a misogyny, so we'll take that as a win.
Well, put a pin in that one for a sec. Anyway, Brody King came out to interrupt him. I did like Tony Schiavone basically slapping the microphone on Max's chest and being like, there you go, buddy, bye.
He's not stupid.
I'm not staying there.
He's not stupid. He's like, goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm not getting mixed up in this.
No. So Brody had declared that he wanted a title shot after Bandido won, but obviously Bandido did not win. So now he's like, well, I still want that title shot. And MJF's current argument is that he doesn't have enough elite level wins. So he's like, you've been beating people, but who are they? Like jobbers, jabronis. You need to get some high profile wins.
I mean, it's fair. It is a fair comment.
I guess. So now we have Hangman, Swerve, Samoa Joe and Brody King and Kenny Omega all earning their title shot by doing other matches, which is fine because the title shot at a pay-per-view can't come until Revolution. So yes, we need to give them some labours of Hercules in the meantime.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense to do it between now and Revolution. I do wonder, I mean, because Max has already had one defence on the Indies. So we might see more of them in the meantime. I reckon he might get a defence on Dynamite at some point. I wonder if Brody is going to be the defence on Dynamite at some point.
Could well be if he's given one. Yeah,
but we need Brody to have some matches in the next few weeks, and get himself higher up the rankings, I guess, because we don't see the rankings anymore. But clearly there is some kind of ranking system going on, with the bookings. So. Yeah, interesting. I still can't quite, because we're sort of bringing things together to build up to Revolution, and then I still can't quite figure out what the title match at Revolution is going to be yet.
Good.
Which is Good. I don't want to know yet,
because as soon as we know, I don't want to know yet. It's ages away.
Because
surprise me.
I like that. At the minute I am enjoying being told stories and sort of not thinking about further ahead than what's actually happening. They're giving me enough to work with where I don't have to keep looking at the strings, which is good.
Yeah. Well, Kenny Omega had his match against Josh Alexander this week, finally, after 10 years or whatever it is of anticipation. Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
It was very, very good. I very much enjoyed it. But it did feel like there was some left in the tank to do it again at some point.
That's not a
No, not
thing.
at all. Not at all. I would happily watch that match again because it was really great. The thing is as well, it's they left some in the tank because the match that they were going to have would have been for the TNA World title. And this was just a match in the middle of Dynamite. So, of course, they're going to leave a bit in the tank because it's not a world title match. You know what I mean? But I can see it happening again at some point, especially if Kenny ends up winning a world title, which is a distinct possibility. We just don't know.
Yeah. I think it could happen.
I think it could happen.
I choose to believe. Yeah. I'd like to
I
believe
am
that.
very excited that we may potentially get Kenny versus Swerve and Kenny versus Hangman again at some point in between now and Revolution. That's very exciting.
Yeah, or even after.
Or after, depending on who wins.
If Kenny wins. anyway. Well, whoever wins, I guess. Any of them, as long as it's not Samoa Joe again. Imagine.
I mean, it's people keep reminding us that we've got Joe in the title picture, and it's but
it's not really, is he?
No,
but he is. It's a fucking problem. It could be. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Because we've still got Hangman having to deal with the ops the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
So who knows?
That's the thing. It's I don't quite know how this is all going to shake out, but fun. I like that. I like not knowing how it's going to shake out. Because any one of those title matches, I mean, because this is the thing, for all we say about MJF and the shite that comes out of his mouth sometimes, he's still able to pull out bangers when he's in the ring. So
my problem has never been with his wrestling.
No, so it's any one of these options would be good. The Hangman match would be good. Swerve versus MJF would be good. Samoa Joe versus MJF would be aight. Brody King versus MJF would be good. Kenny versus MJF again. Well, we've seen that once and that was brilliant. So, that's definitely going to fucking rule. So there are no bad options, really. Except maybe one. So I'm being horrible. I'm being mean. Sorry. No, that's the thing. Any one of those matches would be good. So
let's have them all.
Do all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Bring them on. Just make it. Just. I know what, Tony Khan. I've got a proposal for you. Just make the wrestlers wrestle each other.
Yeah, basically, make all the wrestlers wrestle each other,
time.
and we'll have fun. That's
have a good time.
all we want, really.
Yeah. Kenny, for some reason, announced that he's moved to Orlando at the end of this match.
He's been there for ages. He's been there. I'm not.
Why did he?
I don't know why he
Why
decided to announce it now, but he's been there for like years. Like,
so weird. He's just like.
There is a high
in Florida.
there is a high volume of wrestlers that live in Orlando. I think it's because they had the I don't know if it's still there, like the Performance Center at one point. So there's like a high concentration of wrestlers in Orlando. But no, there's like loads of pictures of Kenny just hanging out at fucking like Paramount and like the theme parks there. So it's like, yeah,
maybe he's just bought.
Maybe he has.
Maybe he's just.
Maybe he has.
Yeah. There was something weird at the beginning of this match where on the screen they announced that Kenny was AEW's only Grand Slam champion, and we've been trying to figure that out on Blue Sky, going, well, what does that mean?
According to Wikipedia, it is the trios, the tags, and the world, which means he isn't the only one.
No. But apparently it normally means 4 titles. So it's a triple crown if you've got 3, and usually it would mean 4. And in that case, I think Kenny would be the only one because he had the international one as well. So I guess if that's what we're doing, that's fine. It is a bit shit though, because the women's division doesn't even have 4 titles. So
we can't have can't have a Grand Slam. Rubbish. That's the thing. It's like on Wikipedia it says that it's the 3, but apparently now it's not. But then it's like, well, why are we picking the international? Like, why not the TNT?
Maybe it's any 4.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's any 4. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Don't make sense. It's just, you know, when they pull out fucking random achievements that actually didn't matter at all.
Well, they made a big deal of Samoa Joe being the trios and the world titles champion. So, yeah, they just like to say that someone has a unique achievement, I guess.
Yeah. It's like, but it's not necessary. It's weirdly not necessary. And it's like, like, especially not for Kenny. Like, he's Kenny. He's Kenny fucking Omega, goddammit. Like,
he is Kenny
by Omega. God Omega.
Yeah.
Like,
Kenny by God Omega.
It's like, oh well, we're just gonna change the what we originally said the Grand Slam was, just for the sake of saying he's the only one. Like, okay,
AEW's only Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that'd be enough. He's like, AEW's only. There is only one Kenny Omega, and that is enough.
Yeah. The thing that I wanted to complain about with MJF this week is that they did make a point of having him like up in a box watching the matches and just having like a woman lady there to say, yeah, and it's like, oh, I thought you were doing well, but apparently we still want to treat women as objects. Like, is there any way we could not do
Why
that?
not have a big beefy shirtless man there with a bottle?
Yeah. In isolation, you're like, it's not a big deal, but it's like, on top of every fucking thing else, like, could you just maybe think?
Yeah, it's like no gold stars this week. Weird, the women with octopus hands thing that we had Full Gear. No, World's End. Because what was the point of that?
Just stop doing it.
It was so lame.
Just stop doing it.
It was like, it wasn't even good. They didn't do like, you know, a dance routine or anything interesting. It's like they were just there sort of doing octopus hands, and it's like, well, what's the fucking
They're just there as
what's
props.
the fucking point? Like, yeah, just stop using women as props. Like the bottle service lady didn't need to be there. The octopus hand ladies didn't need to be there. It just adds nothing. It adds absolutely nothing. So why have them there?
No, it just pisses me off. I hate it. So yeah, He did an interview this week where Max said that he wants to keep the title for 5 to 6 years, which is very funny and does make me suspect that maybe he will be losing it sooner than later.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Then there's just some bits that don't really fit in anywhere else that we can talk about if we feel like it. So Eddie and Ortiz beat GYV on Collision.
I enjoyed that match.
That was a nice little storyline.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and I like GYV. I like GYV a lot, and I enjoyed them being a trio with Isla Dawn, which it seems to be continuing because I think they did a little promo on Ring of Honor to hype up the Collision match, and they were backing her up. So yeah, that's good.
Oh, they should come out to support her.
They should, and Eddie and Ortiz could maybe come out to support Chris, maybe. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd like it.
Or if GYV get involved, Eddie and Ortiz can chase them off. Something like that. Fun.
Yeah, there's just not enough intergender stuff. Like, I was banging that drum back when Best Friends didn't come out to support Chris Statlander enough. So yeah, do it,
yes.
Fix it. Yes, so we had Andrade beat Angelico, also on Collision. Sad times.
Poor Angelico. Angelico's so fucking good. And I want to see him get... I like it when he's on Ring of Honor and he's safe and he's not getting the piss beaten out of him.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
Sometimes he even wins. He's just a little guy.
And they did him so dirty because they didn't even give him an entrance. He didn't get to come out and do his dick on a string dance. Don't like that. Stop being mean to Angelico. We love him.
Stop being mean. We like all those little guys. Jack Perry and Anthony Bowens had a match to get a shot at the national title.
That was a fun match. I really enjoyed that.
It was fun.
I like that. Anthony Bowens is so fucking good. I love that he did his Rocky Maivia gear. That was very funny. It was like a callback to The Rock back in the day when he was Rocky Maivia. And he wore like this like shoulder thing with the big tassels hanging off it, like the big thick tassels hanging off it. It was while he was very unpopular in WWE, as I remember.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. I think, I think maybe Anthony is getting some inspiration from there a little bit. Jack Perry has just turned into a little goblin feral child, which I find really funny. Just leaping at people and biting them, and like he's like a little tiger prowling around. Yeah. It's great.
I love it. Yeah.
Or maybe a lion with the hair, but you know.
But like he'd be like teenage Simba.
Yes, yeah. He's
not fully
got
grown
a bit
Simba.
of a chewed on him. Yeah. But it was oh god, Ricochet. I love Ricochet so fucking much. He was like sat behind the commentary desk. He was on commentary for this match because the title shot would have been against him. And he was there and he put his feet up on the desk and went, "You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing." And fucking Jack just dived at him and knocked him out of his seat, which is like, I am here for Ricochet talking a bunch of trash and then just immediately eating shit all day. Just every time. It kills me.
That's how you do it. I think this is the thing. I was thinking about this. I love a cocky heel who is also a bit delusional and a bit cowardly. And that's why MJF being world champion doesn't work for me, because I like him when
pathetic.
He's delusional. He's like a bit pathetic. Yeah. Ricochet is fully doing that for me. Yeah. Great.
Brilliant.
Delightful.
He's doing great work. Love him. It's just, I love the fact that it's just immediate payback. Like, whenever he starts getting cocky and talking shit, like, somebody just immediately just smacks him down. It's great.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's good. And I did like that we did get a little bit of, like, scaredy cat Max with Brody this week. So that was nice.
He's so good at that. Like, you can do good heel work. You can do good heel work without the misogyny and the racism. Please carry on doing it.
Please.
Without.
Please try to do that. Yeah. Without objectifying anyone.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Thanks. Marina Shafir had a match against Zeta Steele of Skyflight now. I'm so far behind. I really need to watch Ring of Honor. But yeah, babyface Zeta Steele's very funny to me.
See, I wasn't aware of Zeta until she turned up. So I have no idea. I mean, because the gimmick is very heel-coded.
Yes. No, she hasn't really changed it that much.
Like with the coming out with the sunglasses and it's all about me kind of thing. And it's like, wait, is your babyface? Yeah. Okay, fine, sure.
That's why I'm delighted. But I mean, she's exactly the kind of character that I enjoy. But it's just funny to put her with Skyflight and be like, oh, no, she's a babyface now. Okay, sure. I mean, yeah, putting her against Marina Shafir and letting her get murdered is a pretty good way to do that.
Yeah, because she just got minced. Poor love, bless her.
Minced.
She tried her best, but she got minced.
Yeah, delightful. And we have had no further progress on the mystery of Mina Shirakawa's secret rose sender.
We haven't.
Which I'm a bit disappointed by.
They're dragging this one out, apparently.
I don't know what I thought would happen, but I thought something, but it didn't.
Maybe there's going to be a big reveal at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's Marina. Maybe Marina's secretly in love with Mina, and that's why she's so angry with Tony.
Yeah, I want it to be someone secretly in love with Marina.
Yeah.
Marina? Yeah, well, that too. Secretly in love with me. I'm doing it now! I've got the Excalibur disease. Yeah, maybe it's Marina wants to make Mina Shafirakawa a real thing. That's their ship name as well as their tag team name.
It's the longest ship name ever.
It would just be funny to make commentary have to say it.
I do enjoy all the Hangman and Swerve girlies getting very annoyed that nobody is willing to go with that ship name. That it's Strict Page and everyone's like, no, Swangman.
Swangman is infinitely funnier.
It is infinitely funnier, which is why they should go with that one. But yeah, it's ship names are complicated.
They are. They really are, yeah. Is there anything else that we've missed? I think that is actually everything. I think that's every single thing that's happened.
Yeah, we have been through. How long have we been here for? We have been yapping for. Oh, we're still under an hour and a half.
No, we're okay.
Though. We were very quickly yapping about literally everything that happened this week so far,
and everything we're annoyed about.
Yeah,
I hate that. I wanted to be happy, but I cannot be truly happy this week. And you know why? Because I did not see the Young Bucks.
Oh no, we didn't. Oh, the joy is stored in the tassels. Oh
yeah, but maybe they were like, we're not going there because it's going to snow, and we don't do snow.
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe some people got fucked over by the weather this week.
Yeah.
But then I don't know because this storm. Then again, I'm not entirely sure. I know it's going to hit Texas pretty hard, which is why they cancelled Collision in Texas.
America is so big, it is incomprehensible.
It is. I'm not entirely sure where this storm is meant to be hitting, but
it looked like it was fucking everywhere. It looked like it was like the storm was like 10 times the size of the UK. I don't know. It didn't look fun. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't do too much damage and people are okay.
Yeah. Hope everybody stays safe. And you know, I'm fine with the thrown together card on Collision because it means
it's not as important as people's lives.
Exactly. That it means everyone can stay home and keep warm and not have to travel, and that's fine. It's all good.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Would you like to contribute a happy thing of the week?
See, it's somewhat tempered. Somewhat tempered, my happy thing of the week. But horsecock.
Yeah,
because that's what they're called now. We will not accept any other name other than horsecock.
Horsecock.
My favourite thing about this was the chant of "Whose house horsecock?" because it doesn't.
That's very funny.
It's so wrong. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But that was the thing that brought me the most joy. And it was like, well, shouldn't it be something else? It was like, no, it's perfect as it is. Leave it.
No. Yeah, that's what it is.
But yeah, somewhat tempered by Hangman being stupid. It's Yeah, horsecock.
Yes. The man who plays Hangman doing a very stupid thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But on the show, I was delighted.
Yeah. On the show, it's delightful. I got lots. I'm always going to pick a bloody Brit wrestling. Sorry. Sorry to everyone who doesn't care, but you got to deal with it. I had a Rev Pro show in Coventry on my birthday, and I was a bit worried that it was going to snow here, but it didn't, so I could go and everything was good. I got lots of presents from Rev Pro, which were 2 women's matches.
Hooray!
We love 2 women's matches. And what else did I have? I had Leighton Buzzard actually got a win, and that is his first win since he's been back.
Has he had no wins since he's been back?
In Rev Pro. Not since he's been back from Japan.
Damn.
He has been thoroughly punished for fucking off to Japan.
But they're like, no, you're all right now. You've been forgiven.
I think it might have been because he was fighting Robbie X, and Robbie X has more recently been in Japan.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
Tell who can win by how recently they've recently been to Japan. And I also got an unbilled surprise appearance from TK Cooper because
Has he just started jumping out of random holes again at people?
Yes, so he's back in the title picture because Mambo's not around again, and so he is back trying to get that. I never can get the fucking title right, can I? The undisputed British Men's Heavyweight Championship. Rev Pro should have been in there somewhere. That one. So he is now coming for Jay Joshua, the current champion. So he popped out, and in fact, he did a really naughty trick where, at the end of Jay's match, Jay was in a tag match, and at the end of the match, Michael Oku's music hit, and we thought Michael Oku was going to come out to challenge Jay, but instead, TK Cooper came running out from the other side of the room. While they all turned to look at the stage, he came running out and attacked Jay from the back, wearing a Michael Oku t-shirt because he's a fiend. So that was really, really fun. So you can hear on the thing where like Oku's music hit, and I was like, oh, I wanted it to be Teeks, but it's not. Fine, whatever, it's Oku. And then you can hear the screaming when we're like, oh my god, it is Teeks. So that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And Michael Oku was there because he had a match against Maverick Mayhew, and Maverick Mayhew, as part of his arsenal, uses the awful waffle. And at one point I did yell, do an awful waffle, it's my birthday. Which he definitely didn't hear, but he did do an awful waffle anyway. So I was like,
hooray! Just take that as a win. Take that as a birthday win.
Exactly.
Hooray.
That was my birthday win. I had to do lots of shouting.
Well, I'm glad you had a lovely birthday, and I'm glad that Teeks decided to surprise you for your birthday.
Yeah, thanks, Teeks. And we went to Zizzy for lunch, and I got a free tiramisu because when it's your birthday at Zizzy, apparently, they bring you, you have to like draw a card to see what you get, and you could get like a free starter or a discount or a free drink or whatever, but I got a free dessert, so that's good.
Nice. I would take free tiramisu over pretty much anything else. I fucking love tiramisu.
That's a really fucking good outcome.
Yeah. King of desserts.
It is the best. It is the best.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's coffee, and it's like mascarpone, and it's chocolate, and it's the best.
What do you want?
Hooray! I like this, ending the show with happy things. We love that.
Exactly.
We start out angry and then we end with joy.
Mm-hmm. It works for us. I do wonder if we are losing listeners in the middle. They're like, oh my god, they fucking hate everything. I don't want to listen to this.
We were fairly alright this week, I think. I don't think we hated everything. With the most...
No, we didn't hate we just hate, like, rapists.
Yeah, basically. I think
We're allowed.
We like most things. That's the thing. We're not that hard to please. We're really not.
No, it's true. We're not. Okay, well, we will stop here for this week. In fact, no, we won't, because we have to... Oh, God.
We cannot be stopped.
Tell you that we are live streaming tonight, if you are listening to this on Saturday the 24th of January, which is when this episode comes out, so you're not getting a lot of notice, but if that is the case, then we are live streaming tonight at 9 p.m. GMT on twitch.tv/WrestleChapsTV.
Yes.
So come and hang out because we will have a good time.
They have got some lots of matches for us to watch. Yes, we have a little grab bag of matches. We don't know what we're going to see yet, but
Nope.
I am excited to find out.
We've been told that we will be happy, but I'm afraid. It'll be fine. We will be back with you next Saturday. And if you enjoyed this episode, please do rate, review, subscribe, leave comments, do all the things. You can follow us on Blue Sky at Waffly Bollox, Awfully Waffly, and Razzletrash. And you can email wafflybollox@gmail.com. And you can buy Silly Graps t-shirts and mugs from ko-fi.com/razzletrash/shop.
And hoodies and hockey shirts.
All the things.
All the things. And if you use the code BSkyBaby, you can get 10% off because that discount code is forever and it's just stuck there now. So, yeah, you use that, get a 10% off. And also, we are now on YouTube. So smash the thing and do the stuff and tell us that you love us in the comments, and it'll help us in the algorithm because the YouTube algorithm is weird. So if you like our sort of podcast on YouTube and share it with your friends and make your grandma listen to it and all that kind of stuff.
Oh God, don't do that. I don't know about that. I'm a bit worried about that one.
Get your nana on it.
I don't want complaints. I
think we're going to get them anyway.
Everyone. Maybe. Okay, well, that seems like a good note to go out on. So see you next week. Bye.
Love you. Bye.